Thank you.
Joining us now, the former NATO Supreme Allied Commander, General Wesley Clark. General, thank you so much for coming on. Good to see you today. Your thoughts on, I believe we have your microphone, your thoughts on the talks that are going down.
Well, I think, first of all, over the weekend, I think the Europeans got a really tough message. And I think that's a very good thing that happened, because we don't know how this meeting's going to turn out in Paris, but we need a stronger contribution from Europe. And it is really a European responsibility first. The talks in Saudi Arabia, I think it's very smart to have the team there, not the president, and get the preliminaries out of the way, keep the president back, so he can evaluate the results. He's going to obviously want to listen to what Keith Kellogg has to say also when Keith goes to Ukraine. I think the Ukrainians are, they're really flummoxed at this point, because they're concerned not to lose the American support. They want more European support. They know Lavrov is coming in really tough. When Lavrov says, before these discussions ever start, we're not giving up any terrain, well, that's not exactly the way it was portrayed at Munich. It was possibly they would give up some terrain. So the Putin's coming in hard. But I think the big picture on this is the United States is with Russia engaging. And so if you look at the world, it's United States, Russia, and China. Is it possible? I'm just suggesting, is it possible that President Trump sees a way of bringing Putin back in to the world community in such a way as to use Putin with us instead of Putin with China? That's I think I see a glimmer of that in the moves thus far.
General, if that is the case, what is the broader implication of that?
Well, I think the broader implication is that it's possible to create a greater deterrent effect against China. And that's the whole idea. We don't want to go to war with China, but Xi Jinping has said he wants Taiwan by 2027. This administration has been very strong going against China, so it only makes sense. A lot of people have suggested maybe you can split Russia from China. The only caution that I would have as somebody who's worked with the Russians and in the 1990s and followed this thing very closely my whole career is, remember, Vladimir Putin is the most experienced statesman in the world today. He's a former intelligence agent. He's very smart. He's got lots of connectivity. He knows the game. He sees what the motivations might be. So he's going to really work for Russia's best interest in these negotiations. So we have to be very, very strong in going into this.
Got to leave it there. General Wesley Clark, we always appreciate your insight and coming on, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.